Hi everyone, my name is Kyelin and this is what I learned on my trip to Atlanta is how the culture is here and how everybody knows the history behind like Atlanta and everything, like how my wait, who's how Martin Luther King fought for our rights, and how it just has so much history. And I love how there's like so much black people, like the community is like really good. Like where I'm from, you don't see that much black people. You mostly see a little bit at school. It's like not that much black people, and I just like love the community here because I don't really see that as much. And I just love how like well, what I learned is like the history, like the slaves, how they were treated really badly. And I never really like fully, I thought they were just like slaves and they would just get in trouble, but it was way worse than that. And I just like it was so sad how they were treated, how they were separated from their families, never being able to see them again. And how like the people that didn't get separated from their families, they would either sometimes they would like get split up, but it was very rare for families to be together. And so that was like really sad. And how they had to be stacked up with each other, like by each other, that was just terrible. Because like they like, what if you wouldn't be able to breathe being stacked up on each other? Like I hate when I hate claustrophobic. Guys, I don't know the word, please. And how the babies will literally have to wear these heavy chains, and so did the people, the slaves. And how some of the slaves will literally jump off. Hold on. They will literally like jump off of the ship and get eaten by like a white shark. And how guys know, like, the white sharks are still looking after, what I learned is the white sharks are still looking after the people from 400 plus years. And I'm just like, that's crazy, like real crazy. And what stood out to me is how the people would have to wait for a ship for months, for weeks. It's just like, whew. And a quote that I have here is, those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. And what that means to me is like, those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but like what I think they're saying is like, the people that deny freedom to like others, like how the white people didn't let the black slaves have their freedom, that the white people shouldn't be able to have it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And what also stood out to me is, I already said this, but like how they had to wear their chains for hours, and like that I know that hurts so bad. Like I can't imagine just wearing chains. And also, what I also learned is how they used to put slaves on black people. I'm sorry. How they used to put chains on slaves is basically a reference of the, like, how police use chains to lock us up. Like they got polices or whatever for chains. It's basically being the definition of slavery and everything. And a verse that I have is Galatians chapter 5, verse 13 through 14. For you have been called to live in freedom, my brothers and sisters, but don't use your freedom to satisfy your sinful nature. Instead, use your freedom to serve one another in love. What I think that means is, don't use your freedom for all these other nasty, disgusting stuff, like, and being sinful and everything. and like use your freedom to what, like how it said, to serve one another in love. That's basically what it means to me. I mean, I already gave the answer in there, but yeah. And how for some of the slaves would fight back, but it took a lot of discipline and patience for them to not fight back, which that is a big thing, because I know in this like I I know that the black people were probably also too scared to fight back, because the white people had guns. They had weapons. We had nothing. We only had our fists. And what could our fists do against all those guns? They could just shoot everybody up in like 15 to 20 people up if they just shot their guns. And it was sad. And that was just like crazy. And well, also another devotion is, justice doesn't mean to fight. It means to justice means to be rooted in love. I think I already basically explained another one in that. And yeah, and this whole trip has just taught me some stuff that I never knew, and I'm so grateful that I came on this trip, because other than, I would have never knew none of this stuff. And like the false stuff that our teachers teach us, like, just taught me so much, like how they're not teaching the real stuff that actually happened. They're making it seem like it's not as much of a big deal. Oh, it was a big deal. And it was crazy, because even after so much have we been gone through, and we've been slaves for so long, and then after these other slaves, like, I don't know, in the east or south side, I don't know, they didn't find out that they were free until 2 years later. But also, even after they found out we were free, how the white people would still treat us so bad, and like say colored people over there, blah blah blah. That would just be so crazy to me. And I was just like, wow. Like, I couldn't imagine being in that generation. I would be terrible. Like, I'll cry a lot. And for them to get beat like that, it was just be ridiculous. And also how the armies, like, the black men will be doing all the work, but the white man will, like, it'll take them years, and they would get credit for it. That would be stupid. But like, this trip has just taught me a lot, and I'm really grateful that God has called me to go on this trip. And I just enjoyed my time here. And I don't know, maybe when I go on another trip, I'll be talking to you guys again. So thank you guys for listening to me. And I just can't wait to see what happens in the future, guys. Well, yeah, on the next trip. But what I can learn more. But thank you guys. Kyelin Jedden.